Saturday morning was bright, and my fridge was very empty. I needed to buy many things for my small apartment. I wrote a long shopping list on my phone this time. My name is Alice, and I am an English teacher, very busy. I walked to the big supermarket in the city center. The store was large, and many people were shopping. I grabbed a shopping cart and looked at my long list. First, I needed fresh vegetables for my healthy salads. I walked to the produce section with a determined step. The air smelled like fresh fruit and green herbs there. I saw a young man arranging some red apples very neatly. He had short blonde hair and very friendly blue eyes. He wore a clean blue uniform, a worker from the store. He smiled at me and said, "Good morning, can I help?" I smiled back and said, "Yes, I need many green things." He pointed to a large display of bright green broccoli. I put 2 big pieces into my shopping cart quickly. Then I looked for sweet red bell peppers for my lunch. He suggested I choose the firm ones for the best taste. I picked 3 peppers and thanked him for the advice. "I am Tom, if you need more help, just ask," he offered. Tom was very kind and very helpful from the start. My shopping cart was slowly filling with colorful items. I felt happy to find fresh produce for my cooking. My wavy brown hair was a bit messy from the walk. I checked my list for the next items I needed to buy. Eggs and milk were next on my long grocery list. I walked toward the dairy section with my cart. The supermarket felt like a maze with so many aisles. But Tom's friendly face made me feel more comfortable. I always enjoy cooking healthy food for myself at home. Good food gives me energy for my English lessons. I always teach my students about healthy eating habits. My shopping adventure was off to a very good start. The store music was soft and pleasant for my ears. I walked past the bread section, but I didn't stop. I already had some whole wheat bread at my apartment. My cart was rolling smoothly on the shiny floor. I looked forward to a fun cooking session later today. Supermarkets can be interesting places for discovery. I reached the fruit section and looked for some oranges. I wanted to make fresh orange juice for breakfast. I chose 6 bright oranges and put them in my cart. Suddenly, 1 orange rolled out of the cart very fast. Then another one followed it, and 2 more after that. 4 oranges were rolling on the shiny supermarket floor. I tried to catch them, but they were too fast for me. I felt a little bit embarrassed and a bit silly. I heard a friendly laugh coming from behind me. Tom was there, still smiling, and he bent down quickly. He picked up the oranges from the floor one by one. "They are trying to escape, Alice," he joked with me. I laughed too, feeling much better about the small accident. He put the oranges back into my cart very carefully. "It happens all the time here," he said with a kind voice. He gave me a special small bag for my fruits next time. I thanked him for his help and his good sense of humor. Tom also pointed to a new type of sweet red apples. "These are very fresh today, try one for your snack," he suggested. I took 2 apples and put them into my fruit bag. My cart was almost full, and my list was getting shorter. I needed milk, cheese, and some fresh eggs from the dairy. Tom showed me the way to the refrigerated section. The air there was cold, and I felt a chill. The shelves were full of white cartons and colorful yogurts. I found my favorite milk and put it into my cart. Then I chose some mild cheese for my evening sandwich. Tom pointed to a new brand of Greek yogurt with honey. "This one is very healthy and very tasty, Alice," he said. I decided to try it, so I put a small cup into my cart. My brown eyes looked at the endless rows of products. It is amazing how many different things a store sells. Tom was truly helpful, a real supermarket guide for me. I didn't feel alone in this big and busy place. He answered all my questions about the various foods. I learned many new things about healthy dairy products. My shopping was going very well and very fast today. I was almost finished with my long grocery list. Only a few small items were left to buy now. I felt happy to have Tom's assistance in the store. After the dairy section, I needed to find some tea. I usually drink green tea every single morning. Tom showed me the aisle with many different types of tea. It was a long aisle with bags and boxes of every flavor. I chose my favorite green tea and put it into my cart. My phone suddenly rang with my special ringtone. It was my friend Lily, who teaches art at my school. I looked up and saw Lily walking in the same aisle. She was pushing her own cart and looking for coffee. "Alice, what a surprise to see you here," she cried. We hugged each other happily in the middle of the store. I told her about my long shopping list and Tom's help. Tom smiled and waved at Lily, making her feel welcome. Lily needed to buy some pasta and tomatoes for dinner. Tom showed us the way to the pasta aisle nearby. We walked together, talking about our schoolwork. It was nice to catch up with a friend in an unexpected place. My shopping was turning into a social event today. We talked about a new art exhibition in the city center. Lily also asked about my English students and their progress. Tom listened quietly, but he seemed interested in our talk. We reached the pasta section, full of different shapes. Lily chose some spaghetti, and I chose some rice. I also needed some small snacks for my afternoon break. Tom pointed to a healthy snack bar with dried fruits. "These are good for energy, Alice," he told me. I took 2 bars and put them into my almost full cart. My list was now completely empty, everything was bought. I felt a sense of relief and accomplishment inside. It was time to go to the checkout counter and pay. Lily also finished her shopping and walked with us. We waited in a short line for the cashier to call us. The supermarket was getting busier as lunchtime approached. I felt very happy with all my healthy new groceries. Meeting Lily made my shopping experience even better. Tom helped me to find everything very quickly and easily. My wavy brown hair was a bit warm from the long walk. I looked forward to a relaxing afternoon of cooking. The checkout line moved fast, and my turn was coming. My supermarket adventure was almost at its happy end. My turn at the checkout arrived, and I pushed my cart. The cashier was a young woman with a kind smile. Tom came to the checkout to help her with the bags. He started to scan my items very quickly and efficiently. Beep, beep, beep went the scanner with every item. My healthy vegetables, milk, and tea went through fast. He carefully put my eggs and fruits into a separate bag. "Eggs are delicate, Alice," he said with a professional voice. I paid with my card, and the machine made a small sound. "Thank you for shopping with us today," the cashier said. Tom handed me my bags, full of fresh and good food. "Have a great day, Alice, and enjoy your cooking," he added. I thanked him again for all his help and kindness. He made my shopping trip easy and very enjoyable. Lily also paid for her items and waved goodbye to me. We walked out of the supermarket and into the bright sun. The fresh air felt good after the busy store. My bags were a bit heavy, but I felt very strong. I walked toward my apartment with a light and happy heart. I passed the park and saw children playing on the swings. The city was full of energy, and I was part of it. My home felt welcoming, and I was excited to cook. I put all the groceries into my fridge and cupboards. The kitchen looked colorful with all the fresh vegetables. I made a big, healthy salad for my lunch first. It had red peppers, green spinach, and sweet tomatoes. I added some olive oil and a squeeze of lemon juice. My stomach was happy, and my body felt full of energy. I always feel good when I eat clean and natural food. After lunch, I planned my English lessons for the week. My brain felt very clear and focused today. Tom's help saved me a lot of time in the supermarket. I could spend more time on my important teaching work. I drank a cup of my favorite green tea and relaxed. The afternoon was calm, and my apartment was peaceful. I smiled, thinking about the kind people I met today. A simple trip to the store can bring many small joys. I am Alice, and I love my healthy and happy life. My shopping adventure was a success from start to finish. Every day is a chance to make good, healthy choices. After my lessons, the evenings slowly arrived. I felt a bit tired, but I wanted to prepare dinner. I planned to make baked fish with roasted vegetables. I took the fresh fish and broccoli from my fridge. I cut the vegetables into small, neat pieces. My kitchen smelled like herbs and healthy food again. I put the fish and vegetables into the oven carefully. While they were cooking, I organized my cupboards. Tom's advice about food storage was very useful for me. I put my green tea in a special box for freshness. My kitchen was becoming a very efficient place. I listened to some soft music while I worked quietly. My phone rang. It was Lily, inviting me for a walk. I told her I was cooking, but I could meet later. We decided to meet in the park for a short evening walk. Taking a walk after dinner is a very healthy habit. It helps with digestion and clears the mind for sleep. The timer for the oven made a loud ding sound. My dinner was ready, golden brown and very delicious. I ate my meal slowly, enjoying every single bite. The fish was soft, and the vegetables were very sweet. I felt nourished and satisfied after the healthy meal. I washed my dishes and cleaned the kitchen quickly. A clean kitchen brings peace to my apartment. I put on a light jacket and walked out to the park. The evening air was cool and smelled like night flowers. Lily was waiting for me near the fountain, smiling. We walked and talked about our day and our plans. I told her about Tom and his kindness at the store. She said she would try his supermarket for her next trip. We walked for 30 minutes, enjoying the quiet park. The stars were starting to appear in the dark sky. I felt very calm and very grateful for my life. Good friends and healthy habits make life wonderful. Lily said goodbye and walked to her own apartment. I walked home, feeling the peace of the night. My apartment felt like a sanctuary after the busy day. I am Alice, and I love my simple, healthy routines. Every choice I make helps me feel better and stronger. Tomorrow will bring new adventures and new healthy meals. I woke up on Sunday morning feeling completely rested. My healthy habits were now a part of my daily life. I drank my lemon water and prepared my oatmeal breakfast. The sun was shining, and my apartment was full of light. I looked at my shopping list for next week, already planned. It was shorter because I used everything from this week. Less waste is also a good and healthy habit for our planet. I decided to bake some homemade bread for my week. It smelled wonderful when it was cooking in the oven. My kitchen felt like a small bakery today morning. Later, I walked to the park to meet Oliver for yoga. My body felt flexible, and my mind was very clear. Oliver greeted me with a big smile and a new pose idea. We practiced our yoga under the blue and open sky. I felt stronger and more balanced with every movement. My wavy brown hair moved freely in the soft morning breeze. I realized how much I changed since my first supermarket trip. That day, Tom helped me find my items and his kindness. He was a simple worker, but he taught me many things. Life is full of small encounters that change our path. I feel lucky to live in a city with such good people. After yoga, I decided to visit the supermarket again. I wanted to buy some fresh flowers for my apartment. I saw Tom near the fruit section, arranging green apples. "Hello, Tom, I came for some flowers today," I said. He smiled and pointed to a beautiful display of red roses. "These are very fresh and smell wonderful, Alice," he said. I bought a bouquet of roses and thanked him for the help. I felt a nice connection with the people in my community. Supermarkets are not just for shopping, they are for human links. I walked home with my beautiful flowers and a happy heart. My apartment felt cozier with the fresh flowers inside. I am Alice, and I am learning to live a full life. Every day brings a new opportunity for health and joy. The story of my supermarket trip ended with beauty. I am ready for a new week and new adventures. My healthy habits are here to stay, strong and firm. I thank all the kind people who helped me on my way. Life is a journey, and I am walking it with a smile. Stay healthy, stay kind, and always enjoy your shopping.
Write one English word in comments. 5 people get 10 English lessons free.